No. Stop. Grammar time. So here's what I do for grammar time is I've started reading The Grammatically Correct Life and Times of CIVL Radio's DJ Johnny K.
And I'm exactly the right partner for this because English is my second language. You know?
Exactly. So
we can talk forever about it.
Yes. So here's what you do. I'll read a segment,
Okay.
and then I have a nice surprise for you. Mind you, it's not really a surprise because you already saw the Michael Bublé records in there.
Okay.
Anyhow, I'm going to read this. If you find a grammatical error in my writing, you let me know. And then we discuss it, and then I'll tell you why you're wrong. Okay, here we go. Remember, this is now from a couple weeks ago. This is actually, I wrote this segment the night after my last show, which was 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
This is ancient history, folks. Oh man.
I like ancient history.
Okay, good. My show is being rebroadcast in about 20 minutes. I wonder if I will stay awake to listen to much of it, as I usually fall asleep within the first several minutes. A real Rastafarian was on my show for a few minutes after the first 35 minutes of the program. I really want to listen to that. I also want to hear the audio levels because this episode was the first one during which I was able to use a fancy audio tool that should make things sound better than ever before. And just a side note, folks, that may be why the audio levels aren't perfect yet, because I'm still experimenting with it. Anyhow, aside from my use of this tool and the presence of a real Rasta, this day presented a couple of other firsts. I forgot to put the ED. One, Team Canada blew a 3-0 lead in the third period against Russia. Oh, if that makes you happy. In this year's World Junior Hockey Championships, which is the worst breakdown in international hockey history, at least for the juniors. Yeah, you liked that, didn't you?
I was happy for those guys, but like it was totally sad to look how those guys were almost crying there, you know, losing their dream.
Exactly.
It was sad to watch, but you know, they're so young. You know, how old they are?
Don't you feel bad about your comrades crushing our dreams? Man.
But you know, Olympics brought enough surprises.
Okay. I had to begin tutoring, so I left watching the hockey game in the first period when it was 1-0 for Canada. At one point, I told my students to write stuff, and I proceeded to check the score. I said, it's probably 4-0 by now. It was 3-0, so I felt like pretty cool.
Yeah.
At another point, after I told my students to write more stuff, I checked again, and it was 3-2. I was not worried, however. Soon after that, my students left. It was 3-3, and soon after that, the score became 5-3, and we lost. What an anticlimactic story that was.